Hey guys, welcome to a new video. The strongest thing in pre-season is most likely going to be Kleptomancy with EZREAL and GANGPLANK doing their work with it. Like, the keystone itself is ridiculous, but there are a lot of different things that kind of come together as a whole that really turn like EZREAL from a zero into a hero, for example. This will also give you an idea if you want to play it on other things, because it is a really fun keystone. There are some really wacky things that you can do with this, and it's pretty awesome on a lot of different things. Like Heimerdinger, for example, Kleptomancy is pretty cool. Also, if you play EZREAL or GANGPLANK, it'll give you a better idea of how to play it. If you're trying these out or any of the other stuff in pre-season so far, then I've got put me to set up a challenge for you guys that you can go over and you can join. Now, you don't have to do anything differently. You're going to play your games just like you normally would, but because you've joined, the site will track your games, and then depending on the challenge you've entered, you can get stuff like RP. I actually think Kleptomancy is probably the most frustrating and tilting thing to play against right now, even more than a Zed with Electrocute shoving that down my throat. Like, there's no real counterplay, no real way to stop them stacking that thing up, if that makes sense. I'm going to give you some examples of what it actually does. So Kleptomancy, for example, to start with, is kind of like trading a keystone for an item. If you're playing against an EZREAL with press the attack, right, he has a man immune, for example, that is what you're fighting against. It's very easy. Man immune, and he has press the attack if he hits you 3 times. Now, if that EZREAL had Kleptomancy instead, he would come back to lane with man immune and a Sheen. So he has swapped press the attack for a Sheen, basically. That is kind of how it works. Now, I don't know about you, but that trade to me seems like really good. That is a sick trade. I would rather have a Sheen. Your poke is 10 times better, your burst is better as well, and that is a lot harder to play against and a lot stronger at the same time. So another side of this is like what it's actually doing behind the scenes, which is kind of hard to really tell, like gold and stuff, unless you're the one playing EZREAL. So say you're playing against Kleptomancy EZREAL, okay? You just have a farm lane, you don't manage to kill him, but you manage to control him a little bit. He's kind of stacked it up, but you both have 80 CS. You go back to base, you buy your items, and then you both come back, right? So because EZREAL has the Kleptomancy, it's kind of like he's come back with 2 extra kills worth of gold. It's like he is now 2-0-0 versus your 0-0-0 still. So normally, like, that might help you understand it a bit better, because normally if you're against an AD carry who has a 2-kill lead, you won't really fight them anymore, right? Because they're going to be stronger. They'll be able to use that extra gold they got from the kills on items, which makes them have a bit more kill potential, and that is kind of why EZREAL is busted. Futures market, the debt thing is another thing that makes this even more crazy. Like, getting the items that much faster by going in debt plus Kleptomancy can just be absolutely ridiculous and let his tier stack really fast, especially with EZREAL and his tier stacking, right? He completes Mirror Mana much faster into the game now this season than he did last time, just because of the Kleptomancy, and that is a massive deal for him. He's going to fire out these Qs constantly, right? And now he gets 5 gold per one he does because of Kleptomancy and the way it works, plus he gets his mana stacking at the same time. These things we're talking about are much more powerful early to mid game, where smaller item needs make a massive difference. At 35 minutes into a game, it would kind of be like, I know Trizana doesn't have Kleptomancy, but if she had Infinity Edge, Shield Rapid Fire Cannon, Kleptomancy would be like having an extra BF sword worth of AD. Now, that is obviously really good, but that is not really going to swing a game into your favor. The later you get, the more as well that you'll be missing a proper keystone. 12% extra damage from press the attack is a massive amount when you have a lot of damage anyway and a lot of items already in team fights. Also, the later it gets, the more the enemy AD carries and opponents and stuff will be catching you back up, and the gold lead will mean a lot less. GP is a little bit different because he is a very good late game champion, so I guess that is still good. But for EZREAL and other AD carries and stuff, like, EZREAL is really good early to mid game. Other AD carries will outscale you, and eventually they will catch you back up and just overtake your damage output. The reason these guys seem so stupid though, really, is because games are a lot shorter at the moment in the preseason. Both Champion.gg and Lowalytics, both good sites by the way, put EZREAL's win rate at 60%, which is crazy. Games ending before 30 minutes. But after that, it is a lot worse. You can hopefully see from this video that, like, a lot of other champions can probably work with this, and it's a lot of fun and it's very wacky and stuff. But there are some very obvious downsides that they're just kind of covered up by preseason games at the moment, but won't be in Season 8 really. Kleptomancy in general is very good though, as long as you're using it correctly. That is, it's 5 gold per hit after the ability, of course, which is really good anyway, I think. But a lot of people don't know that you can actually sell your consumables in the shop that you're getting from Kleptomancy as well. So you actually, well, except the skill point, you can't sell that. Sell everything else and you get even more gold. They actually sell for decent as well. Not the mana pots and the health pots, just use them, but like the rest of it is like 30 to 50 gold, which is cool. Even the gold bags you can sell for 65 if you don't want to take the RNG. Hope you guys enjoyed this little look at Kleptomancy and how wacky it can actually be, and why it really works, and how you can kind of stop it and shut it down as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching until the very end. Make sure you like and subscribe, but for now, I'll leave you with the robots.